sometimes that is better.
That's kind of what let me down when it became the mastermind for Scream 3. Was when you get that picture of Maureen and you turn it on the back and it says, "I killed her." My mind immediately went back to Scream 1996. Like, who was there? Who is the killer for this? Like, so when we did get revealed Roman, I was like, kind of, I'm underwhelmed. Like, it's not that big of a shock. In fact, when I first saw the movie, I was like, who's this guy again? Oh yeah, he doesn't have his glasses on. I don't recall him. So, but it would also make sense if they did bring back the Jennifer character, because supposedly she confirmed that he was dead and she was hiding down there next to his body when Gail was there. It could have been like Jennifer and Roman working together at that time, you know? So, I don't know.
He did need an accomplice. You know, that's something that a lot of people have talked about with that third act. Like, spatially, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you like look at it. So like, it would make sense if there was two ghost faces there. Did someone get away this whole time? And maybe they get dragged back into it here in Scream 7. If that's the case, I'm just curious who they would pick, who they would make it end up being. You know, like, does Jennifer Jolie come back or something? She's been alive this whole time. Do they do that again in the franchise, even after they did it with Kirby? I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's something I'm always going to be worried about with bringing in more legacy characters, considering that I feel like that's kind of an issue. If we have Sydney back, that's 8 characters that are returning from previous movies already. So even tagging on another one like that, I'm just like, I don't know about that. You know, I'm getting worried if the mystery's not going to work. But if they end up making one of those 8 characters our killer somehow, some way, I could get into it. I could get into more legacy characters if that's where the ending takes us. But it's going to be hard to judge Scream 7 until I see the full thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay open-minded until the fucking credits roll.
Yeah, I agree. I of course we're going to be excited for it. I mean, this is what we do here on YouTube. But and I owe it to Scream. It's built my channel to where it is now. But they just have to land with this one. If they're doing the mastermind in this one, now if they're not doing the mastermind in 7, and this is just another middle movie, and they're gonna expand further than this, okay, it could really, in my opinion, it could be anybody, just as long as it's a good reveal and a good, decent motive. But if they're doing a mastermind, it's got to land. It's got to land better than it did in Scream 3.
The one killer thing can be done, and it's like, with Scream, you're kind of expecting 2 people, almost always. You know, it is kind of a shock in 3 that it's only one person, but that's where it's kind of where the shock ends. You know what I mean? It's like, Roman's pretty easy to pick out, unless you're watching the assembly cut, which is frustrating how much better they set up Angelina as a red herring. It's like, it's so well done. Like, there's so many things they cut out from that movie where I'm like, why would you cut this out? It's so important. In my opinion, with the way they set up the opening scene and then some of the other things that happen down the line, they set up the voice changer way better, and they set up Angelina as a red herring way better. Like, if that was the Scream 3 I had seen, it would have fooled me. I would have been like, no, Angelina's the fucking killer. It's not Roman. They're making it way too obvious. And it's like, what? She dies? I was trying to watch it like, you know, pretending I didn't know shit about it. That's kind of how I went into that assembly cut. And I'm like, oh my God, wow, this is fucking sick. The opening scene's completely different. Like, it's a completely different thing. You know, it's still, Cotton's still the death, but it's set up entirely different, which I just think is way better.
Is it the alternate opening to where he tries to climb out the roof? Or the window, or am I wrong about that?
The big difference with it is that it just follows him, like, solely. It never cuts to Christina in the shower and all that. You still get the Creed song. Don't worry, you know, the Creed song's still in there. But it's just placed in a different spot. What if? Whatever. I don't know the lyrics. but
Nobody knows the lyrics. It gets the people going.
Are there even lyrics? I don't fucking... Who cares? I don't know.